Here's an introduction to the new info sheet designer. So before we had an info sheet that was fairly colorful, and we're going to leave that in place for now. We're going to see how many people still use that one as we add more templates to the new info sheet designer. It's a little more robust. It adds more features, and it adds the ability to add far more of the activities that would be additional pages that add on to the sheet. So let's go ahead and on the menu under Utilities, we've got New Info Sheet Designer right down there. We would click Add the Template. So this is the template that we have currently, so we're going to click Add on that. We would then go and set this template up. So we would click on Design. We would give it a name, so we'll call it Default Template, and we're going to set it as our default. You can hide or show different sections. So for the header, we can hide or show it. So we're gonna have it shown, and we're gonna call it the info sheet, and we're gonna have it show the date, and we're gonna use that logo. So we'll update. You can upload that logo and change it here for each particular info sheet. So each sheet design that you create can have its own logo, own information on it. You can add your business name, so we're going to turn that one off, address, web address, phone number, and email. Under the About section, so that would be here, you would have it on or off, you would give it a title, and then you would go ahead and type in what information you would want in the About Us section. For the animal data, you would show or hide this section. You would give it a name, animal ID. So what information do you want displayed? So we want animal ID, species, scientific name, sex, date of birth, descriptor, genetics, what food item it's currently eating, its last weight, and the image, and that would be there. For the lineage, if you want to show the section, it would show if you have parents designated for that animal, it would show them and what information that you would want to show. And then the comments would be down at the bottom here. And then your activities would be created as a second page. And these are the default numbers that we've chosen. You can change how many of these you want. And if you have 50 of the feedings shown and then 10 of the refused food, it won't just show the 50 feedings first and then the refused food. It actually will create this large collection of data and then sort it and show it by date. So, if you have 50 of these going, the refused food, some of them may be right at the end if it was, off food a year ago. But we will put them in date on the form when it's printed. And then you can go descending or ascending. So we'll go ahead and save that template, and then we're done. So now we'll go ahead and look at the animal, and we're going to take the top animal here, right there. And you've got here new info sheet, and then you can select which template you're using. If there's nothing here, it says design a template, you would click that button, it would take you to the other page. So we're going to go ahead and export this template. Now every time you export the template, it pulls in that default information that you created, and then you can go and change that for this particular export, right? It won't give it pulls all this information in from your initial design, and then you could change the about. So if you want to put something specific about this animal in the template, you could actually add that now. Then you'll hit export, and it will create the template for you. And there we go. So it's printed. It's got all the data pulled in from what you just filled out based on the default information. It'll add the photos. It goes and then adds all the activities depending on how many you've selected. So there's the new info sheet designer. I hope that works out well for you. Oh, one other thing before I forget, you can actually send this via email to somebody. Just put in their email address, subject, and message, and it will be attached to the email and be sent right out to the person. Okay, I hope you enjoy. Thanks.